In a world where Breonna Taylor's murderers are still roaming the streets and the warrant is still not out here, this is the event. I am your host, Jay Hunterville, and we got Del Pesh here. Um, Nerdsy should be on our way, I hope. Uh, so basically, a lot of things been happening. Well, it's Canada Day. Happy Canada Day.
Allegedly don't have a mask and they're on the patio. You
Holy.
guys are you guys are taking a risk.
I'm not gonna lie. Today was a nice day. You know what I mean? I went for a walk, stuff like that. I'm tired. Like, I'm starting to walk outside and see streams and creeks and stuff that I didn't notice were around, in trails.
Oh, you take like forest walks, like.
One of my friends wanted me to take it at night with her. I'm like, are you crazy?
At night? Nah. If you're gonna kill
me,
you're gonna kill me in the
and
daytime.
I listen. I did it once, and it was one of the. I did it a couple times already with her, like walking at night. And one time we walked at night, and we're walking across a bridge where there's like a stream, but there's a tunnel, right?
Oh.
And we're hearing music in the tunnel. Let's go see what they're doing over there. I'm like,
no.
What? That's none of my business. That's none of our business.
Old adventure ass. No way.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with adventure in the day. But like
at
nighttime where you're hearing like hood music, there's some, no offense, some niggatry going on. You don't even know. Like like I'm hearing too much trap beats and Young Metro Don't Trust You, I'm gonna shoot you, and you want to walk towards it in the dark. We don't even know how to get down there. And she's like, let's find out. It's a part of a walk. I'm like,
there was like no light in the tunnel, no cell phone light. No.
And I'm the problem when I say no. Because I'm being old. But anyway. How was your Canada? I actually wanted to rent one of those bikes, but I don't know if that's a smart idea.
Which one? The downtown one?
Yeah.
Those are don't even, they're slow. You can't move like you want to. Like it's a set.
What do you mean you can't move like you want to?
Yo, I swear 9 times out of 10 people I see riding that thing, they ride it slow.
Like, listen, they ride it slow, but I'm a different type of man.
I don't know if you can pump on that. That's the thing. Pause. What? I don't know if you can get your cyclist on with those type of bikes. I think they have like a limit.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be cheesed that you're trying to pedal faster and it's like still at a certain speed.
That's what I'm saying.
The computer says, please slow down. Please slow down. Please slow down.
Wait, you have them in your part you're in?
No, I don't think so.
Only
but
downtown.
I seen it in Toronto. I was downtown. I wanted to ride around Lakeshore and stuff.
That's true.
But it's like 30-minute intervals. You have to keep bringing it back to a station every 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's that part.
Of course, because you're not going to be riding the bike for hours and not bring it back. Like, people might take your thing, you know what I mean? They're trying to be smart, I guess. Or maybe it's a sanitized station. I don't know. But anyway, how's your week going? How's everything going with you?
It's going great. Getting as much sunlight as possible. Avoiding those patios are like, people are wilding out here. They're packed, man.
Listen, patios and clubs. And whatever's open, people are trying to come out there.
So on King Street West in Portland, they hit this club with a $10 million, not 10,000, not 100,000, not $1 million, a $10 million
fine.
Fine, yeah. Because
oh no, because of the social distancing and all that stuff.
They had like about 150 people at one point in there, right? So
that sucks. But I was seeing this thing where people doing salsa dances on strings.
Okay.
Like two sisters, like it's pretty cool. It looked cool, like, but you can swing hips on strings. But hey, I don't know.
Now the topics at hand.
Okay. One thing I gotta say is like, as much as things are stepping up, a lot of people are stepping down or quitting or whatever they may call it. Like, what's a lot of people are stepping on, like what is it, the owner of Reddit or one of the lead guys from Reddit. He steps down and he's like, we should put a black person in.
Now, hold on. Now, currently, he's gone already, right? He stepped down.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's no news about who's filling it. He's just it's like it's like kind of just left the house and he's just like, yeah, someone just needs to be here. Close the door. It's like,
basically,
yo, there's no one in the. Who's taking that part?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's known as Serena's husband, so that's what I know him as. I didn't know
they're married, yeah,
or whatever. But also you have I forgot her name, one of the black characters from Big Mouth, the actual voice actor, is stepping down, saying that it should be a black person, and the one that's like, shaking things up is Cleveland Brown. My name is Cleveland Brown. That's my audition. Just to let you know, that's my audition. Just in case you guys want to put me on, and vote Jay Hunterville for Cleveland Brown's voice on Family Guy. I want that check. But at the same time,
I didn't know it was another guy. I thought it was Seth doing all the voices.
No, it's another guy. I remember when they did the Cleveland Brown like preview, and they had like the characters, and they were doing like the what's it called, the breakdown for each character, who's the voice. I'm like, I know Cleveland Brown's white. I don't know if everybody else is. Oh shoot, guess who's back? Guess who's in the thing? Hold on. Hold up. There she is. There she is. There she is. You can. You're not prepared. There she is.
You're not prepared.
There is the Nerd Z. We caught her in her rare, natural, beautiful form. How are you doing, Nerd Z?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
This is the Nerd Z before, when she wakes up after her workout, after a lot of things.
Some people really look for that. They call it a wake up.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about this Nerd Z look. They know about the makeup.
I'm dying.
The wet and wavy hair and all them sitting there. And look at her, this natural. Just casual Nerd Z. Z, how are you doing? Nerd Z? Just the reason why I'm talking like this is to let you know it's rolling. So at least you don't be like, you don't come in and be like, what the is going on?
I'm dead. I'm good.
How's everything? How's your Canada going?
It's good, man. I'm just chilling. I'm at my sister's place.
So. Okay.
So basically, what we were about to start talking, you came in the right time. We were talking about all these companies telling, like, leaders stepping down. Cleveland Brown, what is it? Cleveland Brown, the white guy that played Cleveland Brown's voice, stepping down, right, saying that, hey, we should have a black person doing these roles. Mm-hmm. And how do you feel about it? How do you guys feel about this?
Like the gesture.
The gesture.
That you're stepping down?
Yeah, they're like, I believed, after all these years all these seasons of Family Guy, that yes, there should be a black character.
Right.
Black person running a black characters. Yeah.
Sorry. How do I feel to this? I feel many things, man. Like, part of me kind of feels like, whoever created it, keep the people who created it. But then the other part of me is kind of like, if you want to put a black character, because you have to also think about that writers are also involved in this. So it's not just only the voice that really matters. It's like the actual structure of the thinking of that character. Like, maybe certain things are not gonna be easily like accessible and or displayed by like actual black people,
Yeah, it's weird when it's like,
Like, it's an
oh,
archetype, you have to think of it.
mm-hmm. I like honestly, I've been watching this go down, and I'm watching everybody say, "I'm gonna step down because I'm a part of this." Like they're standing in solidarity in some type of way, and to me, it's
Right.
like, okay, that's cute, but police officers are still free to go after killing people. I never really looked at certain things. Like I didn't know, like I've noticed it, but it wasn't enough to be like, oh yeah, I get it. You guys are standing solidarity. I say, okay, Cleveland Brown, the person is white. I'm like, yeah, that's an issue, but that wasn't something that I could say that was the biggest
the
main thing for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking it's like, changing some police laws or, getting the people that kill people, innocent
Mm-hmm.
people in jail. But like, it's like all these people are doing this stuff and they're like stepping down. Everybody, like even the whole Aunt Jemima thing you guys are hearing about, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, changing the name of Aunt Jemima. Let me ask you guys a question further. Do y'all even use Aunt Jemima maple syrup?
No. And I remember, quick sidebar. When I was smaller, I would use it like when I was like a youth, right?
Yeah.
And then like one day, I really looked at the picture, and just studied it, and I'm just like,
did you get scared?
Something spiritually just said, don't use this. And I've left that in the cupboard until it was removed.
Was it something Afro spiritual type thing?
No, I swear, I just looked at the picture. I'm just like, nah, I can't use this.
Tell the truth, because I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Uncle Ben on the rice, I didn't trust it.
That's another one. Uncle Ben.
I haven't ate under Uncle Ben's rice ever, because I'm looking at Uncle Ben. I'm like, man, Uncle Ben. I hope you're okay, Uncle Ben. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't trust it. But here's the thing. Here's the twist on Aunt Jemima, though.
What?
The family of Aunt Jemima, like the Aunt Jemima family, are actually upset that, they're removing
history.
Aunt Jemima, they're removing the history, like Aunt Jemima, off the thing and changing the name.
True.
Because at the same time, Aunt Jemima is given, like, obviously the family's getting some type of royalty check. You know what I mean? But at the same time, also, I guess they were like, they're obviously just like removing the history of Aunt Jemima, through those hard times. She actually wanted to work. She was smart and intelligent and stuff like that. So there's that flip side of the scenario. So it's like, when you guys hear this, like, where do you go? Where do you go from there? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's kind of like, I don't know if it was us. Like, I don't know who was it black? I don't know if it's us that said, hey, Aunt Jemima, we don't want that. Uncle Ben, we don't want that. You know what I mean? I don't think I heard anybody in the movement being like, hey, we need to stop doing this.
You know what happened? I think the company just saw like what was happening, and they volunteered and just went, you know what? We'll just cover our own asses and just kind of fix this thing. I don't think anyone just came to them like with like your logo's offensive. I think they just jumped the opportunity, right?
I feel like there's a lot of Rachel Dolezal-ish situations going on right now.
Dolezal. Coming out of the woodwork.
I too support Black Lives Matter. You know what I mean?
I can't believe they're dealing with a kente cloth.
And the worst thing is, like, I don't know. It's like, the way I see it, it's like it's a rampage of everybody getting hit up. Like Shane Dawson, boom, he got hit. Lizzie, I forgot, was it Lizzie K? One of those YouTubers or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, they got hit up. The original for some. All these people are getting hit up. It's like, oh, you're Black Lives Matter. Oh, really? You ruined my life. And it's like, oh. All these situations are happening where it's like, I too have Black Lives Matter. It's like, no, you're not.
They pulled the receipts. They
pull out receipts.
They play the flute. Is that what the kids say now? They play the flute.
It's here in America. It's even in Canada. Shout out to Friday Ricky Judd from We Love Hip Hop. He called out the Juno Awards.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about standing in solidarity. Like, Juno Awards, anyway, I'm not going to talk about that because that's a different thing. But like, how do you guys feel about this? Like, you're just seeing, people stepping down. Do you think that really makes? How much of a difference do you guys think that make? Like, you know,
Looking at Z's face, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't mean
Zakia's
a
like,
lot.
yo, I am not interested. I'm like, ugh.
Sorry, so sorry.
Yo, Zakia's just like, I don't business about these switching. I don't know. I want to see where the money's going though.
For
That
which?
too.
Sorry.
Yo, are
What
you
you
high?
guys,
Are you
what
blem?
you guys talking about?
Oh Lord, you are blem out. She's gone.
I'm so sorry.
So this is what it was. It wasn't. It's not her. This is the Mary Jane Z, MJZ.
Wow.
Yo, copyright that. MJZ.
That's her new name, MJZ. Product
Wow.
placement.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna bleep that, but that should be copyrighted.
Yeah, yo, that's you gotta see MJZ, yo. 420 promotion, MJZ.
MJZ. Yo, that sounds nice. Yo, Z, when you shake this off, copyright that. Get your own strain, set up shop, you'll be good.
But yeah, like I don't know, like this stuff is kind of wild, and I don't know what else to say about it. I just feel like I'm giving it time to see what happens. You know what I mean? Let's see, if they give the blessings of giving people leadership roles in these certain platforms and stuff like that. Now, let's switch the topic to speaking of giving blessings.
Let's see if this will shake Z out of
August
her mind
Alsina.
state.
August Alsina. Everybody, you guys like August Alsina's music?
No.
No?
Nah.
You guys like August Alsina at all?
Nah.
I love it. No? Wow. Okay. All right.
He's a good-looking guy. That's all I can say. He's a good-looking guy.
So basically, I don't think you guys remember. Do you guys remember back in the day when there's this whole thing about him slamming Jada Pinkett Smith?
No, but yes. Okay.
So basically,
it's come back to air.
It has came back to air. He had an interview, and he said that Will Smith gave him the blessing of slamming Jada Pinkett. Honestly, how do you guys feel about this? Would you give someone the blessing to slam your partner?
Sorry, guys.
Would you give your someone the blessing
permission?
to slam him? Yeah.
I mean, like, it really depends on the type of relationship that I'm in. Like, if I'm in a polygamous relationship, then fine. That is what I agreed to. That we have open communication, we have a good understanding. And that's it.
Even if they make a weekend baby?
What if they make a weekend baby? Like a baby?
Well, that again depends on the type of relationship.
Call it that. That's not nice. Don't call it a weekend baby.
Some people are unfortunately born on the weekend and treated as
I'm
such.
dying. You're so.
Shout out to SZA. Down on the weekend. You remember that song?
Oh, I thought you were. Yo, I thought
yo, I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. But
I thought you meant SZA was a weekend baby. I was like, whoa.
No. You don't remember that song? Say you got a girl.
Yes.
But
so I mean,
okay. Sorry, you're okay with it?
Yeah, if that is the type of relationship that I want, and that's what I'm okay with. I mean, like, maybe the boundary would be that, you're not having children or possibility of having any type of, like, attempt if you are engaging in, like, intercourse. But, like, yeah, that could be a stipulation on it, but I don't know.
For me, I would say no. Like, no. As soon as I give you the blessing, that means I'm not giving. She's not having the blessing to be with me again.
That's it.
That's it. Like, but I got another question though, because I think Hollywood is just a different place. Because I think maybe in Hollywood they like committed relationship is a different construct there. So like, I don't know. Like, do you? I don't know. Maybe when you have that a lot of money, like, and you guys are like this superstar couple, and well, out on the road, everybody's looking at you guys as like, this amazing couple.
Yeah, the
Mm.
magazines, the
Behind
videos.
closed doors, y'all probably just, you know what I mean? There's probably beer things going in. So I don't know. Basically, my question, I don't know. For me, is like when you're, let's say we get, yeah, I'm not saying let's say if when we get famous and have our couples and all that
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Are we
Okay.
gonna
Yes.
be
And
in
our relationships,
that divulge lifestyle? Are we gonna? I don't
like
know.
that's what I was gonna
I mean,
ask.
I think I would be the type who would divulge lifestyle. I won't lie. I kind of already do. So, but I mean, like, not really.
Mm-hmm.
So, probably the problems I would state the most, but you would never know whose actual point is holding what. That's the difference. So, I'm very smart in a way that I bring it out. Because sometimes I can put out things that I myself am wrong for and say, like, I'm seeking for like a group consensus to see like how other people feel about it. It's like, say my opinion is wrong. Y'all wouldn't know. People might think it's my other half, but I'm the one who knows. So that's the most public I would probably be with myself. But yeah, that's the most.
Dalpesh, what do you think when
I
you're
mean,
famous, yo? Are you gonna have beer gal or are you gonna be committed?
I think. See,
Like, would you know?
I'd kind of avoid it because I think the new thing that people are going to start doing now is like if they get famous, they make all their money, blah blah blah. They date whatever, and then when it's time to settle down, then they start like they have their what is I always saying? They have their fun, and then they settle down and do it. Because then they have a marriage and then do it, and then and then they're fine with it 1 minute, and the next thing you know, 10 years, oh, I want a divorce. What? And you're taking half? But you were cool with the 10 years? It's like nah.
Okay,
Can't get
I
caught
have
like that.
another question because since we're talking, well, I think we answered this question. Like when we're famous and we meet like our superstar or maybe the upcoming model at the time or whoever we decide to get in a relationship and get married and say, you know what, we are making our hundreds of millions of dollars. I want to build a family with whoever your person is. Like,
Yes.
will there be like hall passes?
Oh, wow! Straight to the question.
You know what I mean? Because you're famous, right? And all these people are gonna be flinging it to you. Like, think about it. Like, imagine. I don't know. Like, I don't get DMs like that. But imagine what a Hollywood person's DM database is like. You know what I mean? Where people are messaging you. Maybe you're getting like I've met someone that like they've met celebrities here and there, and they've gave them expensive gifts, dropped off at the house.
That's
I'll fly you out. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? Things like that. Like, and there's hot. Like, I don't know how it is. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. Like, would you give your significant other hall pass, or would you expect hall passes?
I would like if you. It's like if both of you guys agree that marriage is just like okay, it's business, right?
If you both agree that it's a business.
It's just business.
Okay. Yes.
But
yes.
everything else goes. And the relationship still doesn't work out. What was the turn? I always wonder what was the turning point.
What do you mean?
Because usually cheating would mess up a relationship, right? But if you both of you guys are okay with the hall pass, but then the relationship ends up being bad anyway, then it's like, I wonder what factor was that. Did they have a baby outside? Did they bring in an STI?
Worst comes to worst, that's your $250,000 album that you can make about how every time I was in LA, I was with my ex-girlfriend, or like some next thing, and then you make an Usher part 2 or part 3. You know what I mean?
Yes.
sometimes I feel like, and that's the thing about Hollywood. It's one of those things that I feel like you can't do no wrong because it's like you have a hall pass, you mess up you cheat or whatever,
First,
and
if
then
they
it's like,
catch you,
well, yeah, if they catch you, which they will catch you because of social media, like they'll catch you. Like
and
these
TMZ.
paparazzi cell phones are wild, how they catch people. But at the same time, it's kind of like all you have to do is have a good PR to have a documentary about how bad you messed up, and then you're back. You know what I mean? Like I
Yes.
feel like that's Hollywood. Like here, when we get into like affairs and cheats, like oh my
Right.
god,
Yes.
So is it just different when you have money?
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you're famous? Like do you
Yeah.
still feel like
Yeah.
like do you feel like you're gonna be used to cheating when we're famous? Like when you're
Whoa.
like
Whoa. I didn't say that. Wait. Slow down.
like okay.
Wait, what?
No, but like
You
not me.
used to
I
cheating.
mean
Whoa.
no, but you see what I'm saying though? Like, is it gonna be when you're famous? Do you think it's gonna be harder to have a committed relationship or not?
It can be.
Probably not. Because you're gonna be too busy. I don't think that's gonna be in your focus. So no, I don't think it makes it easier.
Depends what you do.
I think that. Sorry, I think that if you're already like if your libido's high, maybe you might be the one who's asking. But
Yeah, that's why I said I'd probably go and just dating. Not really
You
committed.
just Delpet should be dating, yo.
mm,
Delpet should be just beer, whatever.
Because these herbs right now are like, yo, these herbs.
What's a herbs?
No, like the what's it called? The maca and the Tungla Ali or Tungcat Ali or the sea moss.
This man is talking about the sea moss, the matcha, horny goat weed, and all them sitting there. Eh?
You cannot be on that and be committed. You cannot, unless you give.
No, I think you can.
No, but you have to give the person the same thing too. You know, actually, that may solve it. Because that way you're into each other as opposed to you're always like, yo.
I mean, some people were born off a peanut punch, so don't even think like.
You say some peanut punch?
Some people were conceived by reggae music and peanut punch, and that's all it started. You know what I mean?
This is running through their veins. They can't stop it.
Hey, or some shrimp or like kingfish or whatever, because seafood's what is it? Aphrodisiac? Is that what they call it? Aphrodisiac?
Yeah.
When it's like something that turns you on.
Yeah.
But hey, what do I know about that? I know nothing.
Shout out to the person which I explained what pumpkin seeds do, and then the next day they started eating pumpkin seeds. You nasty girl. Shout out to you.
Wait, what does pumpkin seeds do?
The same thing maca and sea moss does, and I'll leave it at that.
For women?
Oh yeah, it'll make that button hard as hell. Anyways, I said too much. Now back to the topic at hand.
Did this guy call it a button?
Button, yeah. You know what the button is.
Yo, Del Pesh has some terminology for like genitalia I ever heard in my life.
Ooh.
The button. Is that an accurate thing, Nancy, to call it a button? Like I don't, I would have figured it would have been. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm figuring maybe light switch.
Okay.
Light switch
I should be going with light switch.
I mean, some people say flicking peas, so I don't know how flicking peas.
Flicking peas? Like green
Flicking
peas?
peas,
Oh
like
my
green peas,
gosh.
right? You know, like. I mean, some people think that's a good descriptor for
what? Flicking peas? Okay, what about like I'm just being stupid right now, but what about like doorstop. You know when you fling the doorstop at the back?
Oh, okay. No.
That would be the worst. No.
That's a
You
lot
don't know
of
what you're doing if you're doing that. No.
that's a lot of testosterone you
No.
can use.
Yeah,
If
I'm
it's that,
talking nonsense.
if it's that long, that's
No.
a lot. That's a lot of testosterone. You have to watch out for that. But anyways,
Okay, I'm talking nonsense. I'm talking. Hey, let's not discriminate against any elongated light switches.
elongated buttons. Yes.
Yes,
Buttons.
but yeah, like hey, it's Canada Day. Okay. Since we're all been on quarantine, what would you been doing if it was Canada Day right now?
I'd be looking at fireworks.
What festival would happen today? There's probably a festival.
Ribfest.
Yeah, probably
Yes.
probably some festival.
Ribfest would be.
Will that be one?
Yeah.
It'd be Ribfest.
The beaches would be open for the
Salsa,
fireworks.
St. Clair, Wonderland.
Salsa and St. Clair, yeah.
Is Salsa and St. Clair before Canada Day or after? I think
No,
it's
it's
after.
usually the first week of June or July.
I'll say so before, so around there.
First week of July, probably.
Apparently, there's a virtual caravana I want no parts of.
Oh.
I guess they just show the costumes. That's it, and they play music in the background.
The quarantine costumes. The quarantine costumes. They're gonna have colorful face masks.
See, that's exactly. He's giving you the preview of what you're gonna see.
OVO Fest will be a wicked Zoom chat.
A who?
OVO Fest.
Would be a wicked witch?
Like wicked conference chat type,
God.
interactive concert. That would be pretty sick.
I feel like that would be like the ultimate beef center. Roast central.
Oh, roast. Okay, there'll be a lot of roasting.
I don't know, man. But I kind of miss it because honestly, I forgot today was Canada Day. I went around going to Walmart, and I was like, oh,
The lines.
nothing was open.
Mm.
And if I wanted to go somewhere, I had to go to Square One or Eaton Center. So every time I think about going in these places, I'm like, man, imagine everybody that thought like me and forgot something and they're going in there. Okay, I'm not going.
Even Eaton currently right now, like when I was there, like this week, it's just there's like stickers all over the floor. You can only walk in one direction and come one direction. You can't just move side to side like you used to. They're very they're very like anal about that.
They try to walk the other direction just to come. Hey! It's a one way.
No, it's set up that way.
But I gotta use the washroom. It's on the other side. Go around.
No facts. Yeah, you can't just.
But I gotta use. That's the story. What? Go around.
Wow. So you gotta go through the maze before you can actually go to the washroom?
Yo, Eaton Center is tiring to walk through sometimes, Bridget. When you're walking in the Eaton Center and then you see the 4 or 5 stairs, you're like, oh. And then the ramp, and you're like, oh man. And then everybody's going on the ramp, and then you're like, I remember one time I was looking for a place in the Eaton Center, and I was very considering hopping the rail because I seen where it was, and I'm just like, now I have to go down to where was it, the Queen Station or whatever thing, just to go down the steps and go up the steps and then go in that thing, and I'm like, I'm tired.
I'm dying.
By the time I go there, I don't even want it. What I want it to be.
Now, as you're walking through there, there's security, of course, and there's people just handing out masks, right?
Like good mask or just masks?
I wouldn't use those. You know those disposable ones, the blue one, the light blue.
Yeah.
One?
You wouldn't want to use those? Why not?
I got the N95 made in Canada on this Canada day.
Yo,
Trusted,
yeah.
Where did you get that from? Where did you get it?
Oh, that was an old one.
So you always had one, and your dad said, "Yo,
like a pack of
where you're from." Yeah, I have a pack still. I was thinking to flip that, make our money, but now everybody's making face masks. Everybody is making a face mask.
I gotta make my own custom ones. I'm not even
I seen. Did you see the meme with the woman had the New Testament Bible as the face mask, like small?
People
The
What?
small Lucifer fans just fold up to the face with like a rubber band. We need to do better, folks.
Yo,
I'm dying.
We need to do better. We
That's
need to
crazy.
do it better. But yeah, I'm really not used to this at all, guys. I'm not used to
this whole virtual thing.
But I want to ride a bike, and I want to buy a bike, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm even gonna do that this year. There's so much I
Get a
wanted to
bike?
do this year. Yeah, yo, I want to
Like a
start riding
bicycle or a motorcycle?
bicycle. I don't want no motorcycle. I don't want to. I don't have balance on a motorcycle. I feel like I don't think I need something that I could stop myself with my feet and my hands.
Mm.
I don't think I could do that with a motorcycle. You know how heavy a motorcycle that drop, it's game over for some people.
Yes, it's true.
It's heavy.
As the community would say,
Yeah.
you will get dragged. Is that what they say? You get dragged? Yeah.
Yes.
Smash it as the community would say. You get dragged. I don't have no time for that.
I guess
I don't know.
I guess the conclusion of the topic is I think it just depends on the relationship.
Yeah, it depends on the relationship. Me, I don't think I can do that. Like, listen, if God willing, if when I become famous, when I become famous.
Oh, I thought you meant like the relationship God willing. I was like, whoa, that's a heavy bar.
No, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, God willing, if I find someone that's like maybe super beautiful or like things like that, and that I don't know how to respond or react to things like that. Like I don't know. I hope I just don't have to deal with it. I hope I find my wife and my kids and I run for the hills because the award shows. I don't know if I'll pull up. I'm pulling up with her, like all that because
look, you pull up with your wife, kids, and your manager. That's it. No entourage.
No entourage. No gal popping up at the concerts or whatever things we do.
But why is this a thing? Like I've noticed recently, a few conversations. Like recently I did a little poll where people are really not trying to have their significant other outside on public display, like at all.
Oh.
That is new to me. You can't control that.
But that's what I'm saying.
Your girl's gonna be outside. Or your guy. Like it's gonna be outside. But for me, I wouldn't put myself in certain predicaments, basically.
Yeah.
What I'm saying. I want to put myself in a certain predicament. Like where hence some woman could try me or whatever. Like I would never put myself in it's time for me to get it together. I don't know. But hey, I don't know, Hollywood is different. Like but that's the thing. The thing about Hollywood, it looks like it's the same girl or guy that's going around to each like entourage. Have you guys noticed that?
You're saying there's pass arounds?
Not pass arounds, but like.
Oh, there you go.
You're gonna see the person more than once. You know what I mean?
Oh, just a disclaimer. There's not gunshots in the background. It's fireworks, just for the listeners out there. Don't panic.
Just make sure we hear your voice. Now, so it's not like pop, 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 and then you don't hear Delpesh.
Yo, that'll be what?
And we're like,
that'll be the wildest episode.
Delpesh? That would not be fun. That would not be fun.
You said entourages move, not entourage. Certain people move with the different entourages.
Yeah.
What example do you have? Because
I'm not gonna say any.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna get myself in trouble. I know there's some gal that you or guys that that they've been in the, they were here and then they're over there. I guess it's just life. I guess Hollywood is still a small world in itself. You know what I mean?
It is a very small community.
Like Toronto's a small world. Like, if people have known this person, that connected with this person, and they all know each other. And I'm just like, this is 6 degrees of situation. And I'm like, so you're telling me if I didn't go to that party, I would have met you there. I would have if I haven't went to the party, I wouldn't have met you. You were at the party that I didn't go to,
Mm.
and you know all my brethrens.
Mm.
It's funny how life works like that. That's actually think about that all the time. Like,
And lo and behold, you were in my second grade class, but you only stayed 2-3 months because you moved down to the next block.
Mm.
Who would have knew?
Right.
But hey, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Do you guys plan to go to any barbecues this week?
I do.
Is it social distancing, like 10 people at a barbecue?
10.
Is it impossible to have 10 people at a barbecue?
I'm gonna get my own.
Oh, you do. Wait,
your own barbecue.
Wait,
you're doing your own barbecue.
Yes, I'm trying to have my own barbecue.
I'm pulling
when
up.
is it? When is this?
Come on, skirt. Come through.
But when is the? We'll talk after the pod. But anyway, because next you know we don't want people just showing up, and then next you know you get a $250,000 fine.
Yo, yeah. Okay. Z, did you hear about the story?
Right. That's
check
true.
Check CP24, a club on King Street West in Portland got hit with not 10,000,
right?
Not 100,000, not $1 million, 10 million.
You know what I think about? Like
because they had 150 people in there. They got hit with 10 million.
No, Z, can you imagine if you went to like return fet and it was like a quarantine return fet?
Yes.
And it's like, yo, police, them out! And it's like people are busting out like immigration just touch. Like, yo, can you imagine
like
how much people just running down the block? Like fan lady, the woman that sells the flags running down with the cart, people jumping into water. Like, can you just imagine that moment? Like, that's gonna be a long palance out the door. Like, run with it. Run with it. run. Grab something. Don't even grab something and anything. Just run because
grab something.
you're gonna grab a $500 fine if they wall you up there. Yo.
Don't kill me.
The greatest escapes of my life is anytime I was running from someone. I don't know. I won't even get into that. But when I was doing my escapes, the bus would just come in a clutch, and I was like, "Ha!" And
just hop on they just walk on the bus, and then you're just looking from the bus window, people just flying and running. Yo, I remember, one time it actually worked when I was like, everybody was running one way. Everybody was running one way, and something just told me, turn around and walk the other way. And it worked. I ran, stopped, turned around, started walking. I'm seeing people like whiz by me. The car that was chasing people drove past me. I'm like, this is not that bad.
A car drove past you, chasing people, running. What is going on there?
We will not discuss undisclosed information, yo. I'm not gonna talk about it. Yo, you remember back in the day, I don't know if you were there, in grade 10, someone decided to bring fireworks around the block at school. Decided just wetting out people. Were you there?
I was, yeah. Actually, I don't. There's a length of this we can only talk about. We'll say the
I just remember. I remember those Roman candles, bro. Like when someone come with a Roman candle, you see it smoking up. You hear it. It's like, where's that coming from? Pow! It's like, oh, there it is. Run! Pow! Pow! Pow!
Some good times.
But well.
Wait, I want to touch back on the whole six degrees in Toronto being small.
Ooh, okay, go ahead.
What's been going on? Like, what are the rumors these days?
Hey, we're not gonna do that on here.
Oh, we can't.
No.
I do not know any rumors. I am currently not in Toronto.
Me neither.
Therefore,
wait, you're like you're a hostage.
Therefore, yes. Hi.
That was crazy. That was good.
I am not in Toronto. Read this. Can you imagine?
I'm sorry. Get this from.
I I am currently not in Toronto. Sorry. That's kidnapping
Man
is
has
not
to
funny.
admit he's a Toronto man.
That is not funny.
That actually happened with the
That
R.
is
Kelly
not-
thing with
that is really not funny.
with one of the girls.
What?
No, that's
Oh,
not-
I've seen that video where the girl was like, blink 2 times if you are in fear of your life, and the girl's just like this, and she's touch your forehead if you're in fear of your life, and she's.
Oh, geez.
And I'm like,
oh,
I was just like, "Yee." But then she goes back on IG Live, like, no, that's not true. I'm only here for my career, something like that. But I don't know. That's what I remembered.
What?
But
That's a lot.
I'm trying to wrap this up in under a minute because the Zoom's about to shut off, and I gotta friggin' I just got back. But
what's the other topic?
Oh, it's just 2.
Oh, we just did 2 because it's Canada
Just
Day.
baby food,
It's a statutory holiday.
Get the rest of them.
Just to get the rest of them. So yeah. Thank you guys for listening. I want you guys to stay safe. Be okay.
Question.
What up?
Should the people be aware of the 100th episode?
Soon time. Soon.
Just keep posted. Just watch. We're gonna try to think. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Follow us on SoundCloud.com at the Vent Pod, Instagram at the Vent Pod. Have any questions, send it to askthevent@gmail.com. And yeah, I really got not much to say. So this is the Vent, and we out. Peace.